for your Portland Trail Blazers. At power forward, at 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, at 6'3", number 3, Henderson. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. At guard, standing 6'8", number 24, Paul George.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Jusuf Nurkic, C.J. McCollum out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the 2.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ingram against Hachimura. Pass to Nurkic. Over George. Nurkic can't hit. Here's Hachimura. Henderson.
Oh, okay.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum dishes to Daniels. The pass to Nurkic. He kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Murphy. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Nurkic. Daniels passes to Nurkic. Count it. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
Nurkic operates so well out of the pick and roll. He sets hard screens, and he's a reliable finisher. One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Here's Ingram. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Nurkic. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
George against Ingram. It's hauled in by George. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Back to Hachimura. Here's Henderson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ingram against Hachimura. And it's Ingram missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Outside, George. It's good from about 19 feet. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Crowder. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pelicans trail by 8.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone.
Now McCollum taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. They need this. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Cullen passes to Daniels. Down low, taken away by Hayes. Right side, George. To the middle, he's looking for Hayes and finds him. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Gomez with a screen on Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Simons has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Marshall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good with the layup.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Three-pointer, Simon. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 10. To the inside. Here's Marshall. It's deflected. Simons kicks to Anderson. And again, it's Portland converted.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Stolen by Henderson. And here's the fast break with the shot. Hayes. It's good on the putback.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by George. Yep, that one goes. 16 seconds left in the first. Henderson passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Grant is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Nurkic. Ingram outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Grant the pass to Highland. The quick look, no good that time.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Grant. Valanciunas against Jones. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic. He can't get that one to fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's the first of 6 played on the road. To the paint, here's Murphy. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
New Orleans making a switch here. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Nurkic setting the pick for Ingram. And here's McCollum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. Look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Jonas Valanciunas is a skilled big man with strong fundamentals.
Ingram attacking. And he banks in the layup.
Brandon Ingram.
Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bullock with it. Now defended by Grant. Out to the right wing. Crowder with the steal. Grant the pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Sharp's got 5. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. A Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green said it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Tries it from 19. Daniels, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Got that one up quick. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
So smooth with the jump shot. I love watching Anthony shoot the rock.
Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Simon. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to Daniels. He dishes it to Marshall. It's hauled in by Paul George. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And that one's good by Henderson.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
The 11-footer, it's tipped. And now Portland on the break. Here's Simon. Oh, what a play!
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Bullock. Now Marshall. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot will not fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Simons. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Daniels. And the shot is long.
It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
Outside, George over Daniels. And Portland again with the bucket.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Portland out in front. Open.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Trailblazers.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing and playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Trailblazers shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. So for New Orleans right now, you've got C.J. McCollum. Ingram is out there with Nurkic, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good on the 3. And here are the Pelicans now. Daniels kicks to McCollum. And it's Portland with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. George has got the first bucket of the third here for Portland. Nurkic setting the pick for Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Daniels kicks to Ingram. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist in this one. George looking around. Lets it go with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And the basket by McCollum.
The handles of C.J. McCollum on full display.
George passes to Valanciunas. Good, nice job down low. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Nurkic, a screen on Hachimura. Cullen passes to Nurkic. Offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes. Nurkic has got 6.
Nurkic just outworking the defense inside. Beautiful effort.
It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at Portland. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Portland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
Here's Ingram. The rebound by Grant.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
The baseline J. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Nurkic dishes to Ingram. Shoots over Grant. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Now, here's Shunk. He's got 9. It's stolen by Jones. 3 on 3. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Alvarado's got his first points of the night.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Here's Alvarado. Can't cash in from close range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Grant, that's good.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
So for the Trailblazers, Hayes is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Simons in for Jay Crowder. Here's Alvarado. Here's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Marshall with it. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
The teardrop falls in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hayes. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones in the post. Passes it to Marshall. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Grant. Pass to Alvarado. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Sharp. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Count that one.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Here's Alvarado. Got a hand on it. Simons against Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Herbert Jones.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Brandon Ingram.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for Marshall. And Grant sends it back. Highland passes to Grant. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
Cullen passes to Marshall. And here's Daniels. He averages about 5 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on George.
Clearly a foul.
For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Hachimura is checked in for Hayes. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's George. The shot, no good. Good D by Jones.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Count it, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's George. Offensive rebound. Grant kicks to George. It'll count. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's Portland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Cradle.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Grant, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Howard. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Lewis on top. He's defended by Connaughton. And the rejection by Cousins. Grant down low. He's covered by Daniels. Misses from short range. Takes it inside. Hawkins passes to Okeke. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebounded by Howard. Trailblazers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Connaughton. Portland again missing. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Okeke. Lewis with the three. The shot missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Count that bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Passes to Okeke. And here's Hawkins. Nurkic a screen on Connaughton. Hawkins shot good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Lets it go from the wing. No good from Grant.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Hawkins kicks to Lewis. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit. All good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
No good from Grant.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Connaughton, nice shot from the wing. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the night.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Three-pointer, Daniels drills it from outside.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Henderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Connaughton finds Henderson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Marshall passes to Hernan Gomez. That shot, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Highland. Here's Sharp. Misses the three. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Three-pointer. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Sharp. Traps in the tray.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Bullock kicks to Daniels. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
The assist.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Yeah, the defender all over.
Personal foul. Second team.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Portland, Bones Highland. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. What did the team do tonight that really allowed you to be so effective out there?
Sharing the ball. That's the main thing. I mean, they ask what the keys to this team winning. I always say that's sharing the ball. So when we play that way, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, the ball was really moving around there tonight. Thanks very much. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.